Hello everyone, welcome to the orientation of SUES. We are Shanghai University of Engineering Science. So let me do self-introduction for myself. I am Doris. If you know some Chinese, you can call me Han 老师. So my family name is Han. So I'm from College of International Education. So today, let's know more about SUES. So first, let's come straight to the point. We are located in Shanghai, obviously, because it's easy to tell from the name of our university, right? Shanghai enjoys the reputation as one of the world's largest metropolises, which can be easily paraphrased as you may get lots of opportunities here, no matter their educational or vocational. Thanks to the technology, you can get high quality of education, not only through traditional teaching mode, which means face-to-face in the classroom, and right now you can get high quality education also through a computer. Even sometimes you only need a mobile phone. So if you want to get high quality education from SUES, if you want to achieve your life goal, if you want to chase your dream in Shanghai, so giving your ears to the following orientation is highly recommended in order not to miss any information which could be accelerator on your dream chasing way. So today's orientation, we will explain carefully from these 6 aspects. The first one is the reason of choosing us. Do you still remember our name? So SUES is the abbreviation, so Shanghai University of Engineering Science. And the second one is a program we provide to international students. The third part is the way to apply. And then the colorful life in SUES. The last one is the way to contact us. So are you ready to get more information? Okay, so let's start from the first part. We're located in Shanghai, right? So Shanghai is the world's largest metropolis and also a global financial hub, which can be paraphrased as opportunities. And Shanghai is also one of the most representative cities in China. And it seems that you have already know that, because you are already here in this orientation and putting Shanghai in your potential lists while you are choosing your future university. Moreover, inclusive is one of the key words you need to mention when you want to illustrate Shanghai. Let me take food as an example. A wide variety cuisine can be found in the city. You can taste the Guangzhou Tencin in the morning and enjoy Peking roast duck at noon before taking a step into a Turkey restaurant which is run by a Turkish guy. So different people from different cultural backgrounds live harmoniously with each other in the city. Is it amazing? Definitely it is, because it's just like the real version of Zootopia, right? So that's the first reason you should choose us, because no one can say no to Zootopia. They're so cute. Okay. Then, secondly, we are a highly recognized public university in Shanghai, and we have been enrolling international students since 1985, and up to now, there are over 1,000 international students from over 100 countries and regions taking different programs in our university. Aside from academic excellence, we also provide a bunch of career opportunities for our students. Remember, in SUES, you are never alone, and you will graduate from SUES with global perspective. Moreover, if you want to dig deeper in your professional field, excellent SUESers who will be provided with scholarship and pathway to postgraduate programs. Here are some facts and figures about SUS to support my speech and to prove that I'm not a liar. Up to now, there is one statement which has been repeated by me several times, which is you're never alone in SUS. And that is because we're not alone. As you can tell from the slide, we have a bunch of international partners such as 90 universities and enterprises from moreover 20 countries. Okay, here comes the video. From the video, you can know more about Shanghai University of Engineering Science.
Following China's reform and opening up, Shanghai University of Engineering Science (SUES) was founded in 1978 by merging Shanghai Jiaotong University Electric and Mechanical Branch and a branch college of Eastern China Textile Institute of Science and Technology. When the university was established, the then mayor of Shanghai, Jiang Zemin, later the Chinese president, expressed high expectations on SUES. He said, and he inscribed for SUES. Since its foundation, SUES has been recognized for its well-known historic background, starting from undergraduate education, engineering tradition, distinguished industry background, and sharp special characteristics. At the very beginning of its foundation, it has inherited meticulous scholarship of the well-known university and was marked with innovation imprint of the era. SUES is a full-time public university focusing on interdisciplinary integration of engineering, economic management, and art design, etc., with 3 campuses in Songjiang, Changning, and Hongkou, 20 schools, offering 12 first-level master's degree programs and 62 bachelor's degree programs for almost 22,000 students, 3,200 among whom are postgraduates. SUES always maintains deep integration with the regional economic development. The university endeavors to implement 3 strategies: talent strategy, characteristic development, and globalization. The university aims to develop into a high-level modern university with applied engineering characteristics. Based on modern industry of Shanghai, SUES serves the regional economic development and has established the alliances of industry, academia, research. The clusters of our disciplines and majors are closely connected to relevant industries, and by doing this, the university has successfully established a close network with industries and put forward the 3 cooperative mode: cooperative education, cooperative school running, and cooperative innovation. The cooperative education system is characterized by 3 semesters and 5 teaching periods and integration of engineering. SUES is now the cradle of higher engineering talents who know the international rules well, have social responsibilities, own comprehensive capabilities and innovation awareness and abilities, and have dedication spirit. Our goal is to become a well-known applied university in Shanghai, even nationwide. Back in 1985, SUEZ took the lead in implementing cooperative education in China, and in 2006, SUEZ was authorized the first cooperative education demonstration base. SUEZ has set up cooperative education bases with more than 900 enterprises, and over other 4,500 enterprises can take our students for the cooperative education. In 2016, SUEZ passed the undergraduate teaching evaluation with excellent performance by the Education Ministry of China. The graduates' employment rate has been over 98% in recent years, and SUEZ ranks 48th in terms of graduates' average monthly salary nationwide. Talents go before any great courses. SUEZ has been adopting the talent strategy to build a high-quality faculty team, and the Higher Research Institute was established to create a cluster area of high-quality talents. First-class faculty team was gradually built up by first introducing high-level scholars and prominent doctors home and abroad, and then improving through a number of plans and events such as the incentive plan for the backbone teachers team, the teaching competition of young faculties, and a lecture room for knowledge and practice. The characteristic development strategy is carried out by going out of campus. SUEZ is one of the first pilot universities implementing a plan for educating and training outstanding engineers initiated by the Ministry of Education. And SUEZ has 5 National Engineering Practice Education Centers, 1 National University Technology Park, and 10 R&D centers and bases. There are many cooperative innovation platforms such as China University of Coatings Industry, Institute of Simulation Flight Technology, International Joint Laboratory of Intelligent Sensing and Control. Meanwhile, students are encouraged to conduct various innovative activities using those platforms and have won numerous prizes in many big competitions and events home and abroad. The globalization strategy is implemented under the environment of worldwide higher education, and SUEZ maintains the policy of opening up to the world to introduce excellent educational resources globally, optimize the international cooperation system, and improve the school running competence and globalization level. SUEZ has established broad cooperation relationship with more than 80 universities and well-known enterprises from over 20 countries and regions such as the United States, UK, Canada, France, Russia, and South Korea, etc. SUEZ actively built up the international faculty teams by introducing over 100 foreign teachers and researchers to teach and do scientific research at SUEZ every year, and at the same time, more than 150 teachers go abroad to exchange, study, and do scientific research. International scientific researches are carried out by establishing international labs, research institutes with world well-known universities like Washington University in the USA and University of Oulu in Finland. International talents are cultivated through 11 Sino-foreign cooperative programs with universities from France, the United States, South Korea, and Switzerland. And various different overseas programs are offered to students, such as joint PhD programs, dual degree programs, one-semester programs, joint graduation projects, overseas internship programs, overseas industrial and academic cooperation programs, and international sister cities programs, etc. SUEZ is also actively involved in the construction of the national, the Belt and Road strategy, and a steady cooperation relationship was established with the universities from Malaysia and Kazakhstan. SUEZ also provides the curriculum for over 1,000 overseas students. The beautiful campus, friendly teachers and students, and rich cultural activities all create a good international environment and atmosphere for the overseas students. To popularize the values of, with diligence and integrity, applying knowledge into practice, SUAS aims to create a welcoming academic atmosphere through erudition forums and liberal education lectures which enable students to communicate face-to-face with masters and artists in different fields. 9 big events, including Yachang Moving Art Gallery, Tech Fest, and Arts Festival, have prevailed on campus, and the awareness of youth manufacturing is deeply rooted among students. Platforms for cultivating innovation abilities and special interests are offered through all kinds of competitions and summer vacation activities such as Subway Volunteer League, Lupin Studio, and Shanghai Public Service Advertising Contests, etc. With the times, with the world. The new development blueprint has been set up for the new era, and SUAS will start again from a brand new starting line. SUAS will keep up with China's economic, social, and higher education development and work together with our global partners to build a first-class, high-level, modern, applied engineering university with good international reputation and its own special characteristics. Welcome to Shanghai University of Engineering Science.
Okay, so that's all for the video. And I want to also say to all of you that welcome to Shanghai University of Engineering Science. And applying knowledge into practice is our motto. And we cooperate with a lot of companies and universities in Shanghai, but we also want to cooperate with you, the one who is sitting before the screen. Okay, let's continue. Let's move on to... Okay, so here are more evidences to prove my speech. Okay, more evidences are just around the corner. Okay, here are some comments from our cute students. They're using their way to support the orientation today. SUS is really the place you can call home or family. So the first student is Isa. Isa is from Democratic Republic of Congo, who majors in international economics and trade. Is now the freshman in English taught degree programs. So I will read some part of his comment here. So for me, being one of the SUS students has always been a huge pleasure, because with each passing day, I feel like I'm adding a few more things to myself, whether in my learning Chinese or in other courses. Today, I can afford to start small discussions in Chinese, thanks to the effort my Chinese teachers put in my learning. My sincere thanks to them. Okay, as you can tell here, even if you are learning a major in English, we provide Chinese courses in order to help you to not only stay in Shanghai, but also explore more in China, because language really is the key to open the door of the culture of that country, right? Okay, let's know more students here. Next one is Michelle. So here is Michelle from Comorin. She is a very talented girl with an angel-like voice. Michelle majors in computer science, which is taught in Chinese. So as Michelle mentioned, even if courses are a little bit difficult for her, but she has wonderful teachers to support her. Let me read some part. This is my first year as a bachelor in SUS, and my skill has increased much more than I expected. I have wonderful teachers who explain to us patiently when we didn't understand because we learn our classes in Chinese, which is a little bit difficult. And there are some vocabularies that we have not learned. But thanks to our teachers who have guided and encouraged us, we are now able to understand and do the exercises without language problem. The more I learn, the more I like my major. Here is Michelle. And Michelle, actually, she can speak both Chinese and English very fluently. She came here as a student for Chinese program with HSK4. Oh, here is Leslie. Leslie has a very cool Chinese name, which is Li Xiaolong. Does anyone know who is Li Xiaolong? Actually, the name is the same as Bruce Lee, who is a very famous. Actually, I can say he's world famous Chinese movie star, and he's good at Chinese martial art. Leslie comes from Zimbabwe, and this is his second year in SUES, the third year in Shanghai. He has shared his feeling during the pandemic situation with us here. The new crown pandemic has negatively affected the world in just so many ways, unfortunately. And the academic sector for us as students has not been an exception in being negatively affected by COVID. I, however, do salute the SUES staff for its efforts in making the best of the situation as far as doing its best in ensuring that virtual classes are as engaging as possible. Okay. So Li Xiaolong, actually, she has stayed here for language students 1 year, and then he feel like SUES is a place he can learn the bachelor. Then he applied for our bachelor degree. This person whose name is Elizabeth, and she has like the same experience as Li Xiaolong, who stay here as a language student and then apply for bachelor. Elizabeth is a very sweet girl from Angola. She can speak fluent Chinese, English, and also French. Elizabeth is also a poet. As a result, she wrote a poem as the comment. So let me read some of the poem. I love the school structure. The district is one of the best places in Shanghai, in my opinion. Life in the camp is wonderful. I have lots of friends. Here we have a beautiful and cozy library. The teachers are patient and concerned with performance and the status of the students. I really like studying here. Okay. And she said, I love my campus because it's beautiful. I love my campus because it is warm. I love my campus because it is full of hope. I love my campus because it brings me happiness. And I love my teachers because they nurture us hard work. So you can tell from Elizabeth's words, he really loves us and loves our teachers from the bottom of her heart. Okay? That is Lucas from Canada. He is a language student here. My Chinese teachers are doing an excellent job to encourage active student participation, which makes for a high-quality learning environment. I really enjoy studying Chinese with SUES. As every week, I feel my spoken and written Chinese skills are improving. I'm now able to ask and answer a variety of questions, communicate my thoughts in a clear manner, and explain abstract ideas, all thanks to my teachers who push me to challenge myself. SUES is located in Shanghai, an amazing city full of opportunities. Studying here allows me to make connections with both local Chinese as well as expats, thereby creating future career and growth opportunities once I've completed my studies. So that's also very important for you, right? After completing your study, you want to explore more in Shanghai in your career. So all in all, my experience living in Shanghai while attending the Chinese language program at SUES has been excellent. It has helped me develop as a person, learn more about Chinese culture, and enjoy a totally new and refreshing environment. So if you are the same as Lucas, who likes to enjoy new and refreshing environment, don't hesitate to join us coming to Shanghai. Okay, this is Leah, who's also from Canada. Leah is a new blood flowing to our Chinese program this semester. I still remember the first time when Leah stepped in our service center with a lot of negative energy, which I can tell from the vibe around her. She sat on a chair in front of me before started to complain about her current school because they nearly teach nothing during the pandemic situation. That's why she wanted to transfer to our university, which is highly recommended by one of her friends. But now she feels honored to call herself an international student of SUES. Okay, let me read something here. Regarding student life in Shanghai, you can have more chances to meet more respectable and knowledgeable professors, and the university is more dynamic and tolerant. Also, the students have more chances to go to exhibitions, music festivals, or kinds of fairs, etc. Actually, we have a lot of activities, so we take students to museum to feel more about Chinese culture. Living in Shanghai is a great experience. You can also get inspired and be passionate about life. For me, Shanghai is not just a city, it's an entire world. If there is any advice I would give to future students heading to Shanghai, I would say, just do it. Forget about all the stereotypes you have about China. You may meet some different people and a lot of strange food, but just try it. You will find that Shanghai is an amazing city. Chinese people here are very welcoming. You will soon find it your second home. Okay, seems like Leah enjoyed a lot here, and you may enjoy a lot here in the future. This is Nana, Valeria. Her Chinese name is Nana, but I prefer to call her Valeria. She's from Republic of Belarus. Nana is a passionate Belarus girl who has been studying Chinese in SUS for 4 years. She is a big fan of Chinese culture, and coincidentally, we have that cup of tea. Special culture classes are also selected in order to let you find out about every aspect of Chinese people, traditions, and lifestyle. The main thing, what makes this journey to East so exciting, are our teachers, who we are all totally in love with. They are the main reason among all. They are the ones who will tell you feel welcomed, understood, show your support and care during your path of learning. Honestly, I've never thought I'd like to study, but now I'm enjoying every day of it. Okay? So this is Carla. She's from United States. It seems that Carla from USA is also a big fan and a big fan of activities as well as SUS. Every semester, SUS arranges activities that help us to understand the strong connection between language and culture. And that's what I have been stressed before. language actually is the key of the culture. So actually, if you know more about the culture, it can help you to learn more about language and vice versa. Even during the wider pandemic times, SU is promoted a response to provide online classes shows the commitment to us, the students. Online or on-campus lessons, including preparation for HSK, cultural programs such as Chinese traditional drawing, Chinese cinema, calligraphy, and more. Okay, so here's the comment from Kala. So I think up to now, you already got many reasons to persuade yourself for choosing us, right? And maybe just need more to persuade your parents. Okay, so now I will introduce the programs here. So actually, as you can tell from the comment from our students, we have basically we have two programs. One is degree programs, the other is non-degree programs. So let me explain more. For degree programs, we have these three. The first one is undergraduate programs, which is English taught, and then undergraduate programs, which is Chinese taught. The last one is graduate programs, which is also Chinese taught. And then the non-degree programs, we have Chinese language program, which is the regular course. The other one is the summer course. So if you want to start to learn Chinese in the summer, you are always welcome to join us. Okay. So since you already know about the program, I will also explain the scholarship for degree students, which is very important for you, which is also the point you will consider a lot. So here we have three kinds of scholarship. So the first one is SGSA. So what is SGSA? Actually, that's the abbreviation for Shanghai Government Scholarship Type A. So what does it include? It includes the tuition, the insurance, living, and also accommodation. So it includes all the fees you have to spend in Shanghai. The second one is SGSB, which is Shanghai Government Scholarship Type B. I'm sorry. Okay, so for this one, it includes tuition and insurance. And also, we provide SUS scholarship. We actually cover the same part as SGSB. We can cover the tuition and insurance for you while you're learning here. So if you want to apply for SUS scholarship, you can see here is the link, right? Here is the link. You can just use the link to apply. First, when you open it, you need to set your own user's name and password to register. And later, we will send an email to the mailbox. Through the mailbox, click the link, then you can log in. Then you can start the journey of application of SUS scholarship. Okay, so the next one, as I mentioned before, is Shanghai Government Scholarship, which is also SGS. If you want to apply for this one, you need to apply on two websites. The first one is the official government scholarship page. The second one is also our application system. So later, my colleague will send these links to the chat box. You can check later carefully by yourself. And also, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. We are always here to support you. Okay, so here is the way to apply. And you can tell here is our students, they're coming from English programs and also Chinese programs. This is the opening ceremony last semester. Okay, so in SUS, we also have a lot of students' activities. So the first picture, they are enjoying the tea. So the activities is to let students to go to the tea city to taste different kinds of tea. The second one is the field trip, and third one, you can tell here are our students, and if you have eagle eye, you will find this is Nana, Valeria from Belarus. She's learning Tai Chi with the master together. Okay, and we have Chinese calligraphy. You can tell from the first picture, right? And they are making the mooncake here. Do you know when is the festival for making mooncake? It's Mid-Autumn Festival, right? So we want students to feel like even they're far away from their home, we want them to feel like here, right here in SUS, they have their family members. So actually, Mid-Autumn Festival is the kind of festival we will like reunion with our family members. So that's why we let students to make mooncakes together, because we want them to feel the same way, same atmosphere as we feel at that time. Okay. Here you can see we have table tennis. Actually, we have a table tennis club here in SUS. We participate in table tennis competition for foreigners in Shanghai every year. Even we actually lost every year because we really confronted with competitive players who are really professionals actually. But our players insist on taking part in this event every year. Their behavior shows the spirit of never give up, which is also very important in sports. So as the head teacher of the table tennis club, I'm really proud of these students. Here is the Dragon Boat Festival. Okay, so you can tell we have more activities, making dumplings. And this one, do you know what are they doing? If you know, you can type in the chat box. Actually, they are learning shouting opera. Yes, shouting opera. It's not Peking opera, but the other one, which is very popular in the southern part of China. And in this class, in these activities, students can learn the knowledge about shouting opera. Of course, basically, because we only have 2 hours. And then they can try the costume and makeup. So they feel really amazing. And then experience some simple movements of shouting opera. So they're doing the simple movements and they're doing really good. And can you tell where are they from? I know it's different because we are very thick makeup. So actually, the 2 girls in the middle, they come from Germany. And the first girl in pink, she comes from Japan. So they are doing really good in class and experienced a lot in class. And for third picture, actually in SUS, we have like big events every semester. So at that year, we have a talent show. So every class, they prepare a program. Some class are good at dancing, some class are good at singing. So can you guess what are they doing? So they have prepared a puppet show. Okay. And this one is the field trip. If you have been in China, you must know where it is. It's in Nanjing. So our field trip to Nanjing. Okay, here are some campus view in SUS. So this is the campus in Songjiang. So if you apply for the Chinese program, you will spend 4 years in Songjiang. It is a heaven-like campus. If you apply for English program, you will stay in Changning campus the first year, and for the rest of 3 years, you will go to Songjiang, the same campus you can see here. We have really big playground to do any exercises. Okay, and then we have aviation. majors. So that's why we have an airplane here. And you can tell from the video we have that major, right? Okay, so actually I don't want to move to the last page because that means we will end up soon and I don't want to say goodbye. So here is the way to contact us. Okay, so if you want more information about application scholarship, you can contact us in several ways. You can call us and you can send email to us, and also you can come to our campus. But remember, before you come, you need to make an appointment. And also you can check our website to know more information about our programs. Here is the website of our college, and here is the website of our university. And if you have WeChat, please open your phone right now to scan this code here to follow us by WeChat in order not to miss any information from Shanghai University of Engineering Science. And there you can find the admissions of all the programs. You can check little by little. Okay, so I think I finished here. So I will explain here in Chinese again, because maybe some of you understand Chinese better. 好，那今天差不多讲完了。那大家怎么联系到我们呢？我们有以下几个方式。第一个就是你可以打电话给老师，然后你也可以发邮件给我们。那当然，你也可以来学校直接找老师。那记得。